Good morning, students. It is time for another lesson. And today's word of the day is fire. That's right, fire. Now, commonly in the past, fire has been known as a noun in the English language. It is a phenomenon of combustion manifested in light, flame, and heat, according to the Webster Merriam Dictionary, official noun definition of fire. But today we're not using fire like that. We're using it as Gen Z likes to use it, and where fire means, according to this new dictionary that I found called Later, and it is like an online social media dictionary, and it defines fire is a slang term used to describe, so that's why it's an adjective, used to describe something that is exciting, outstanding, or gaining popularity quickly. And so today we are going to use the word fire in a compound sentence because we've been learning about compound sentences and we're going to continue to learn about compound sentences. This is just to reinforce your knowledge of using coordinating conjunctions and compound sentences. So my compound sentence today is, some parts of my video are cringe, but you keep watching because my lessons are fire. Now, as you can see, a large amount of the cheese balls have been consumed, so I don't have much time to eat the rest of these before my teenage boys wake up and start their official snow day lessons. So if they come to me and they complain that all the cheese balls are gone, I have a plan. I'm just going to look at them and be like, ready for the lesson? If you keep watching, at the end you'll get to see my dog's reaction, both of my dogs, as I take them on a walk this morning in the snow. They love it. If you're ready to see a scene of snow that has not been disturbed yet and see my dogs cut a path through it, then keep watching. All right, welcome back. So one of the things I want to discuss is the name of my channel. So we talked about naming it something with Gen Z in it, but I just wanted to clarify because I did a little bit of research, okay? So according to the Britannica website, which is kind of a reputable website, Gen Z is born between the years of 1997 and 2012. Okay, so that would be my sons. All three of my sons are born within this time frame. But the new generation, your generation, the people that I'm teaching or gearing this lesson towards, are called Generation Alpha. You're Generation Alpha if you were born between 2010 and 2025. Okay, you're a highly digital generation. You're children of the millennials. Your early childhood was most significantly impacted, or you're the generation that had the most impact on childhood from the pandemic, okay? I don't know if I said that exactly how I meant to, but the pandemic really impacted your childhood, okay? Sometimes you're referred to, people call you guys mini millennials since your parents were millennials, okay? You're following Generation X, Y, and Z. But you are the first generation that is named from the Greek alphabet, okay? Here's a fact. Globally, there are estimates that there are more than 2.8 million members of Generation Alpha born each week. So by the end of 2025, there will be 2 billion children born in Generation Alpha, okay? Alphas learning English could be a possible new name for my YouTube channel. You let me know what you think. I think I should incorporate the word alphas into my title, okay? Get ready because we're going to start the lesson. You will need to go to Google Classroom and open up the Word doc that you're going to be typing on. And also, I have a slide that explains the meaning behind each one of the conjunctions and how to use them. For example, if you go to the slide, it's called Coordinating Conjunctions. It's posted on today's lesson. For is a conjunction that can be used in place of the word because. And means in addition. Nor is a negative choice. But is the same as however, or the same as either. Yet means in contrast or different, and so is a result. You can use it when there's a result in your sentence, okay? So you state something and then there is a result. So let's look at the first sentence on our Word document. I'll give you a second to open that up. You can pause the video while you do that. All right, the first sentence is, the dog knocked over the plant. The coordinating conjunction that I want you to use for number 1 is and. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at the sentence that I've provided. So for example, on number 1, the dog knocked over the plant. You're going to notice that there is a period at the end of the sentence on the Word doc. But we're not going to use a period when we form a compound sentence using a coordinating conjunction. So we are going to turn that period into a comma. Very good. All right, so then you're going to add your coordinating conjunction after that. The first one is going to be and. I made it easy on you, okay? So and then you're going to be creative as you want to, and you're going to create a sentence. I'm just requiring that it makes sense, okay? It can be a funny sentence, it can be a serious sentence. You get to be creative and continue the sentence, but what is the requirement? This needs to be able to stand alone as its own sentence. So you have to add a independent clause there, and then you need to end it with end punctuation, a period, or it could be an exclamation point. So the dog knocked over the plant, and then you get to be creative and create your own sentence. All right, let's look at number 2. The cat jumped onto the pillow. So on number 2, you ready for this? Let's see which coordinating conjunction I want you to use. You can be thinking in your mind what you think would be the coordinating conjunction that you want to use, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to ask that you use on number 2 the coordinating conjunction. You ready for it? Here we go. So, the cat jumped onto my pillow, so you complete that sentence with an independent clause that would make a compound sentence. All right? Let's look at number 3. Number 3, the cow is standing at the door. Now, these are all scenarios that have happened at some point in my life, okay? The cow is standing at the door. I want you to use the coordinating conjunction for. And if you remember, you can use the coordinating conjunction if you refer back to the slides. For can be used in the place of because. All right? And then number 4 is, let's look at the sentence. We can play like the floor is lava. Really fun game to play on a snow day. You can play because you're not jumping on my furniture, you're jumping on your own furniture. That's why it's kind of fun. All right, number 4, we can play like the floor is lava. I want you to use the coordinating conjunction or. If you'll notice, these are not in the order of our acronym. They're in different order, okay? Keeping you on your toes. All right, number 5. I am entirely out of Skittles. I am entirely out of Skittles. And for number 5, you're going to use the coordinating conjunction but. Okay? Number 6. Do you guys remember how many fanboys we have? How many coordinating conjunctions there are? I have no idea who she is. That's the sentence on number 6. I have no idea who she is. So on number 6, you're going to use the coordinating conjunction nor and add an independent clause to make a compound sentence. And then number 7, that show is fire. All right, that show is fire. You're going to use the coordinating conjunction yet. I look forward to reading your sentences and seeing how creative you can be. Make sure that it is an independent clause that you're adding. That means it could stand alone. It could be its own sentence whenever you add to my sentences that I added or generated on that Word doc. And now you're going to complete those sentences by taking away the period, adding a comma instead there, adding these coordinating conjunctions, and then completing it to make a compound sentence. All right? Enjoy the rest of your snow day. Make sure you eat a good, nutritious breakfast. And I will see you back, hopefully, soon, probably Monday. Oh, yeah. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, now enjoy my dogs enjoying their snow day. The Webster, excuse me, the Webster